Hey guys, Brian Logue here from 6hatsrecording.com. Today we're putting on our editor hat. Hey guys, Brian Logue here from 6hatsrecording.com. Today we're putting on our editor hat. Lately I've been using Superior Drummer for pretty much all of my drum tracks. I'll record live drums for other artists, but for myself I use Superior Drummer. You can see behind me there I have an ePro Live drum kit by Pearl, and I have it set up to trigger Superior Drummer. So a real drummer is actually playing drums, but it's being captured as Midi. So listen to this track here, a song I wrote called Holy is the Lord God Almighty, and my friend JC played the drums for it. And then I want to show you a little bit about how to edit some of these Midi drums to keep them lively sounding without sucking all the life out of them. So here we go, let's give it a listen. All right, so that is Superior Drummer doing the heavy lifting there. We played to a click and recorded the drums with triggers. So now I'm just going to solo the drum track so you can hear only the drums. And I'll talk a little bit about quantization. Quantization is where you take all the notes and you line them up right to the grid. So there's two ways to do it. The easy way is just Command A, select all, and then quantize it. And we've dragged all our notes to the grid. So, I mean, it sounds pretty good when you do it that way. Thing with quantization, though, is real drummers don't play exactly right on the beat, don't play exactly right on the grid. They'll push and pull a little bit, and that's part of what gives flavor and nuance. So let's undo that here. There. All the notes are back where they were, and you can see it pushing just a little bit at certain points. So instead of quantizing all the drums, a cool thing you can do with Midi is just select the drums that you want to quantize. And it's not going to have any phasing problems or problems lining up with the other microphones that you would have on a live drum set. So for example, if I hit C2, I'm going to select all the kick drums, and now we're going to quantize just the kick drum. There. Now the kick drum's locked in, but the rest of the drums are left pretty lively where they're at. Let's give this a listen here. All right, it's pushed and pulled a little bit too much there, so let's select these hi-hats here, quantize those. We're going to leave these hi-hats untouched because he's got kind of a cool little slur going there. We want to leave that there, and then we'll tighten up these snare drums here. Let's see how this sounds. And you can feel the push on this snare drum fill right here, giving you a little bit of anticipation landing into this downbeat. We'll lock in these snares right here. And then he's playing a really cool tom groove in this area. And we don't want to overcorrect that too much. We want it to have a little bit of push and pull. So let's give it a listen here. So let's put these hi-hats right here on the beat. Put this snare on the beat. And this hi-hat on the beat. these hi-hats on the beat, and this snare on the beat. Now when we listen to this phrase, there are certain elements that still push and pull. Those tom fills push a little bit, but the kick drum's landing right on the beat. The snare at times pushes a little bit, but other times lands right on the beat. Let's give it a listen in the whole mix here. Yeah. So it's starting to tighten up the drums without sucking all the life out. Again, if we did just select all and quantized all of them, you'd lose some of that push and pull. And that's what a real drummer does. A real drummer who's got amazing technique pushes and pulls into the groove and out of the groove and creates an anticipation. And that's what you want to retain. So if you over-quantize, you lose that anticipation. If you are very selective with your quantization, you can tighten up the groove without losing the nuance and the anticipation that the drummer builds. So I hope this helps you guys out. For more tips and tricks, check out sixhatsrecording.com. We love the shares, the likes, the subscriptions, and all the encouragement. So thank you very much. See you next time.